What's up, Canucks Army? It's Chris Faber here, back at the Abbotsford Centre, the home of the Abbotsford Canucks, here to talk about our number 9 prospect who I expect to be playing out here at the Abbotsford Centre to start the season, Linus Karlsson. 22-year-old Linus Karlsson is a right winger, right shot forward, who finished 9th last year in the SHL for scoring, and he's a player who we have pretty high expectations for what he can bring to the AHL roster this year. We saw Karlsson at development camp, and there's a few things that absolutely stuck out as he was playing against some of the other Vancouver Canucks prospects. It starts with the good hands that Karlsson possesses, as well as a great release on both his wrist shot and slap shot. For the strength in his shot, that's what we're looking forward to next year in Abbotsford. He looks like a player who can immediately jump into the power play and be able to bring some offense for the Abbotsford Canucks. Another impressive thing that came from interviewing Karlsson was how he appreciated being a penalty killer last year in the SHL, and he hopes to be able to bring that penalty killing prowess over here to the AHL when he joins the Abbotsford Canucks. Now, there's a lot of hope that the 22-year-old might be able to get into some NHL games this year, and I'm not saying that's impossible. I'm just saying that it is going to be a long shot for him to play in the NHL this season. If there's some top 9 injuries, we might see Karlsson be the player that does get called up from Abbotsford to play in that role. But with players like Phil DiGiuseppe and Sheldon Dries here out in Abbotsford, those players might be ahead of him on the depth chart. Linus Karlsson has had to prove himself at the Allsvenskan League as well as the SHL, and he's done that over the past 2 years, being one of the top scoring players in both of those leagues. Now, he's got to come to North America and do the exact same thing, prove that he belongs. We have him at number 9 on our rankings because he's 22 years old. He's a little bit older than some of our other prospects, but there's definitely a lot to like about Linus Karlsson. The expectation for next season is that he hops right into the Abbotsford lineup, probably playing in a top 6 role and definitely getting some time on the power play. If he does in fact play on the penalty kill, that's a huge boost for Linus Karlsson and his chances of making it to the NHL. He looks like a player who needs to be in a top 9 role, but if he can adjust his game now in North America to being a player who could fit on a 4th line, that might be his ticket into the NHL down the road. We have Linus Karlsson at number 9 on our rankings, but we're very interested to see what he does when he makes the jump over here to North America and plays in the American Hockey League. If he has immediate success, then there's absolutely going to be a shot up the charts for Linus Karlsson. So we're expecting big things and hoping for even better things. That wraps it up for our number 9 prospect. My name is Chris Faber for Canucks Army,